Alright, well, fuck it. We're gonna try this one more time. Hi, welcome to the Cove. My name's Jared. I wasn't gonna start this yet, because I clearly don't really have the equipment, the lighting, the background, whatever, right? But I'm tired of fucking procrastinating shit. And we're not gonna do it anymore. So, here I am, here it is. And we're gonna talk about some shit. But first, I got a little intro for you. Alright, it's Black History Month. And I got a story. So, I was playing a game the other day. I do still play some video games. I like strategy and first person shooters and the fast paced action, all that, whatever. Anyway, long story short, dude, on my team, there's only 3 of us on the team that can hear each other in this game. Nobody talking, did pretty good, got close to the end. And yeah, first thing he said, thought it was gonna be the last thing he said, was "Yo suck." Pretty typical of some assholes on there, right? If you guys play video games at all, you know what I'm talking about. But then, I had to call him out, because I don't deal with that passive aggressive bullshit anymore. So I was like, if you would have used your mic at any point in the game other than to insult your teammates, maybe for strategy or placement or timing or what the fuck ever, maybe this would have gone a different way. Oh, but he got mad about that, didn't he? Yeah. What'd he say? Shut the fuck up, nigger. To me. Called me a nigger. And I can say that. First of all, because it's fucking America. And it's Rumble. And because I didn't call anybody a nigger. I'm merely saying the word so we know what we're talking about going forward. And I will not say the N-word because you're trying to control my speech. So go fuck yourself once again. That being said, what did I respond with? No, cracker! Out of nowhere. Didn't even think about it. Just had a long day, long week, bad shift. I was supposed to be playing with my fucking friends. But no, I had to go warm up with these asshole twat faces. So yeah, called him a cracker. Which I don't think is really that bad, because if you can call me your bad word, I can call you our bad word. Tit for tat, right? Food for thought. I thought it was kind of funny. Let's start a trend. By the way, I wasn't just wearing those to be a dick. They are my only prescription glasses right now. They're supposed to be transition. They came in as sunglasses, so I'll wear them. They're not that tinted, not to me. So I can even wear them at night on my motorcycle. It's not a big deal. I can see everything. But the fact that, we'll get into more of that in detail later. I thought it was hilarious. I just whipped it out. No, cracker. So we'll see what happens. It's been Black History Month. Now I'll get a little more rigid. It's not going to be the funnest video. It's my first video. I got to lay a few ground rules and so. There's my notes. Oh yeah. Oh, I felt it necessary to say, when doing the whole cracker thing, you should probably do it in a non-violent, non-offensive, except to white people. You just yell at white people. Cracker! Fuck you, cracker! But we're white, so we can do that. Why not? This is the Cove. Buckle up, Buttercup. The going's gonna get tough. Alright, I don't have all the special effects to cut scene and do something funny and come back and be like, I got my gatherings of my bearings again. No, it's just me raw right now, so deal with it. Just explain what this is, what I want it to be for a sec, I guess. I mean, it's a think piece, opinion piece. I'm gonna have a lot of politics and religion and just day-to-day stuff, and hopefully I can implement some psychology and philosophy that makes people think of shit in a different way. Man, just dig out of your hole, stop scrolling and listening to the pulpit, whatever the stage may be. I'm not even talking about necessarily a church pulpit, even though those are definitely included. Yeah. Not only Americans, but like Christians in general, man. You gotta toughen up. We gotta put our big boy pants on. Start fighting a little bit. Metaphorically speaking. Not telling people to go out and be violent or punch people in the face and all that. They'll get it when they deserve it and when it's justified. Also, one of the best shows ever. Watch Justified. Not a sponsor. Possibly Timothy Oliphant's best work. Hitman was pretty great, but Justified is just impeccable. Anyway, getting off track, which I will do. It happens. But yeah, I talked about politics, church, America. I mean, it's time to get some fire under our feet again, guys. It's time to be passionate about shit, to go out there, to be the light. This is the light of the world, right? We're also the salt of the earth. Something to talk about that in just a sec. But if we are not passionate, if we are not fiery about something, we got to do something. Because God spits the lukewarm out. Maybe I'll be wrong on a few things, man, but it's time to take a stance. It's time to stop fucking around. I spent too much of my youth doing it. And it was a bunch of bullshit. I learned the hard way. I didn't think it was going to be that bad. I didn't think it was going to be that much of a waste of time. But guess what? Oh boy, was I wrong. So, here's to God. Soda water, by the way. If you can see that. It's Grand Raspberry Winco, just soda water. Here's to God. Here's to church. Here's to family. Here's to our country, America. Founded on godly principles, on Christianity. And I'll be damned if I see it get run into the ground by a bunch of fucking pussies. Pardon my language. I'm going a little harsh in the first one. Because I'm a little fed up. I was raised pretty... nothing wrong to my parents. You know, you should be raised in a loving, godly, forgive and forget. You need to learn all these things. To be peaceful. To be gentle. And it's good to learn them when you're young. That's what you know. You're working out your emotions. You do everything based on those factors. But as you grow older, part of maturity is what? Start using your brain. Use your head. Be like, oh, well, I don't know. Maybe I see it a little differently now. That has observed life or heard things from people who have gone through some hell. I did. I didn't want to be a soft little prick. I wanted to be a cowboy when I was a kid. Can't be soft doing that shit. I wanted to ride a horse every day and carry a 6-shooter. I'd do one of those. It's a steel horse, but still. Point being, when I was young, soft, and delicate, and forgiving, and got picked on, there's a lot to learn there while you're in that mode, and you should be. But I was always told, lighten up, Jared, or you're too nice. Got that from girls a lot. Wonder how you get hard asses like me at work, where people are like, dude, like, it's not that deep, man, it's just work. I'm like, no, you need to fucking do your job right and get out of my way if you're being slow, because I got shit to do. And if you slow me down, then you ain't doing your job right. So move. Toughen up, buttercup. All I have to say about that for now. I'll get into specifics later. That's a whole different segment and episode, I think. It's time to root out evil, guys. No matter how disguised, how masked it is. If you see something going wrong, figure out a way to right it. Even if it means putting everything on the line. I've risked my livelihood not that long ago. Could have lost my job, and I ride a motorcycle everywhere, so depending on where the next job I could get within what amount of time, that's kind of a sticky situation. I could have lost my place. But it was the right thing to do because it was right, it was moral, it was Christian, it was American, and I had logic on my side, and professionality, and timing, because I'm smart, and we all should be going into this, because we're at the brink of civil war, if not already into it, like Tim Pool and a lot of others have said, just from pure observations, not saying they said that, I'm just saying I heard inklings of it from Tim Pool, Steven Crowder, all these people that I do listen to, and I slightly agree. I've seen it for a while. And no matter if I'm a softie when I was younger, I'm a hard ass when I'm now. Somebody's got a fucking problem with this. So you know what? It's time for a change of season. Something my mom had said was like, I don't know how you can have some of these ideas and still claim love. And there's the time for everything. A season for all. And oh, how the seasons have changed. So here we go. I'm not going to ramble on this one. I feel like I'm losing track of it already. I'm really not used to this anymore. Well, I mean, never really done podcasts a lot, but podcast videos, whatever. I've done like on stage and music, speaking, all that sort of stuff in front of live crowds. This is subtly different, a little more forgiving in one way and difficult in another, because there's no feedback from the crowd, which is kind of weird. I guess maybe if I get a chat involved at some point, but anyway, I'm rambling now again, like I said. If you guys like it, if you like any of it, I didn't really get a delve into some things I wanted to, but it is the intro. So like, subscribe, share, give some feedback if you want. I'm gonna take it all with a grain of salt because I know how that shit goes. But I hope you have a fantastic night. Hopefully a lot of this will be able to be brought back to a Christian base, because I'm a different kind of Christian, always have been. And God brought a flood, and I'm a Jesus in the temple flipping over tables sort of guy. So if that's where we need to go, that's where we need to go. And I'm here for it. So I hope you have a blessed night, a fantastic night. But buckle up and toughen up, buttercups. Because the going's going to get fucking tough. And not just physically. That's what we're working on. I'll see you around. Hopefully. Oh, you too. You fuck off. Or something. Alright, bye.